I wanted to kind of like comb my dad's hair and style it. And like there are pictures of me at like 5 years old like styling my grandfather's hair in like a mohawk. I thought it was like fun, and I think I saw it as like, oh, I want to try that, but I'm not sure that I even necessarily saw it going this far and me like continuing to do it. It was really a little bit after my first cut that I started to realize like, okay, I really like this and I enjoy it a lot. And so I started getting into like kind of watching it, and like I would like tag along with my dad to his barbershop cuts and watch. And I asked him like at some point, I was like, hey, like, can I please like try to cut your hair? And he told me to watch 30 hours of YouTube. So I did, and then he finally let me try. It kind of became a hobby to just sort of watch it. I enjoy men's cuts because I think they're shorter. Well, most of the time they are shorter and just more precise. I mean, some of the most fun haircuts for me are like fades and stuff like that. It's an art, honestly. Like I really see it as an art. A lot of people like aren't expecting that I cut men's hair, but like I do, and I love it, and it's super fun. And I may not just men's. I may start cutting women's hair too. Of the years that I was in high school, people would tell me like, oh, you could cut hair like in college and you could like make some money, and I was like, yeah, like I could, but then I didn't really know if like it was gonna work out until I like actually read. We had our first like floor meeting and we read through the Smaber handbook, and they were like, haircuts can only be done in the bathroom and the laundry. And I was like, okay, like people have done this before, you can do this, sweet.
How much do you charge?
$10. I like it. Just kind of, it also gives me kind of free advertising. Like when people walk in and are like, hey, are you free like tomorrow? And I'm like, yes, I can fit you in.
Could you go up to 217 and bring me a Dr. Pepper?
It's just sort of a fun thing to do in college.
Thank you so much. Ooh.
It's definitely added to, yeah, like I said, sort of my friendships. It's kind of like a forced time of like, okay, you're sitting in this chair for an hour and I'm cutting your hair, and unless you don't want to talk, which is totally fine. Like we're gonna have a conversation and we can talk. And so yeah, it's definitely added like not only just to the people that I know and that I can say like, oh hey, like when we pass through Saga or something, but also to the people that like, hey, like now I know where you're from and I know like where you want to go in the future and what you like to study and what your childhood was like and things like that. Yeah, just deepening relationships through kind of like a surface level thing. It's just kind of cool. In high school, like, not very many people knew that I cut hair, and now, like, all of my friends know that I cut hair. So it's kind of fun. It's like, and there's also an awesome element of, like, my friends now know, and they're, like, networking for me. It's never has been, like, really about the money. I do make $10 every cut, but it's about enjoying it and like being passionate about it. And yeah, I just love doing it. It's a lot of fun and it's relaxing to me. In terms of like my career path, I don't really see barbering fitting in there, but I'm okay with that and I'm cool with it just being a hobby. And yeah, I don't know how far it'll go in the future. If I just cut my kids' hair, that's perfectly fine with me. Wherever I can do it, I want to kind of take advantage of that.